Okay. This time, I do believe we're good. The last one did not go to plan. It suddenly crashed. Everything just did not want to work. This will tell us the truth if it works. I'm praying. Please, please, please work. I've had troubles all day getting this to work, and for some reason, nothing, absolutely nothing I tried would work. But if we get in, and we're able to do our thing, we should be good. I'm hoping. Last time I tried to sell, it crashed shortly after that. It looks like we're good. Now I'm hoping it stays that way. Okay, I'm hoping it stays that way. Let's post that out there. Many of you probably know, there's an event on the server right now that's live. It is the winter event. A little bit of a rundown of what it is. If you go over to /event, it takes place in Kenai River. That dude's on something. Nice IP grabber. Like, really? Okay, well, many of you know there's the event going on. A zombie salmon, to be specific. There's a little rundown. I've already done a little bit of it. So I tried doing it this morning. There was a lot of problems going on with the event. They had to reset points a couple times. They had to reset the thresholds for events. It just was not going to plan. Now, I think it's going to plan. I think everything is working now. Yeah, it should be good now. But yeah, a little unfortunate. I actually caught a king salmon zombie variant this morning while the event was going, and I don't even get that towards my points, but it's okay. A lot of new items. I know they just added, I've actually got some. Oh, never mind, I don't got any. That might have just been deleted out of there. I hope not. There's now a roe that you can get, little fish eggs that you can get to help you catch salmon, and I want to say a part of the event. There is, so I know you can get, yes, there's a rod title, there's a tag you can get, yeah, tag you can get, a hat, the eggs, I want to say that's the eggs. I could be completely wrong. They got a rod skin that you can get. Oh, and that gives quite a bit of money for completing those. So actually, we probably should get on top of that and complete as much of it as we can. And I want to say if you, the leaderboard for it, you get something for being top of the leaderboard. I could be completely wrong and I'm just lying to you guys. Hopefully not. And I believe the zombie variant, so you'll know if you caught one, it'll, like, before you even reel it in all the way, it will pop up just like the albino and the melanistic do. They say right under, eventually once I catch one, you guys will understand what I'm talking about. But it pops up right above the bobber, showing zombie. But yeah. And it's 1 out of every 50 chance that you get a zombie variant. I believe you can get it more than that in 50. I think that's just a rough estimate. Or at least I did this morning. I actually got a couple of them. I have like 2 king salmon variants and then chum salmon. That's a zombie variant. Well, we just got a king salmon right there. I'll take it. So even the king salmon, it doesn't have to be a zombie variant. There's a bunch of others, like if you get a king salmon, depending on the weight, you get points to that weight. Points equal weight, which I don't know what the... Oh, I think this is the amount of points I have. I have 48.11 points right now. That's how many points I got from that one. So that one weighs 36.25 for weight, which isn't bad. I believe first place on... It might have changed literally within the last hour, but first place on the leaderboard's like 4 to 5k points in. So they're already quite up there. And actually, after I catch this one, I'm going to use those shards. I just got my chest plate to tier 2. My boots have been to tier 2. I think I'm going to leave my chest plate at tier 2. I won't upgrade it any further just because it is a 95%. I want to try to get higher, 98 or better, and I'll keep anything after that. I don't care to really grind that much, but pants we could do a lot better on. Let's see. Pretty bad pants. Let's get those pants scrapped. I wasn't paying attention. I do not know what that said. And it looks like the lag isn't too bad either right now. I know this morning it was awful. Like I had quite a few catches where I would right click and nothing for like 30 seconds straight. And the next thing you know, it pops up real quick and my line's broken. I wonder how long it'll take us to get our first. I know this morning. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Somebody just got mariner. And for those of you that are just hopping into the stream or checking it out and you happen to hear about this, definitely go ahead, take a look at the shop on here. Doing a lot of great deals right now for the event. I believe their store is 20% off. I don't want to get that wrong. I do believe it is 20% off all store right now. So ranks are at a good price. And a lot more. I know coins are cheaper. Even the boosters are on discount right now. And the event's definitely worth coming and checking out. Boulder's a multi-tool. Yeah, so Augie And I do think Augie's still on playing. Yeah. These top 5 people, you're probably going to see a lot on this board. They never get off. And when they do get off, it's like maybe 3 hours at max that I've seen. I'm pretty sure Augie was on this morning. Augie was on yesterday for majority of the day. I can't even eat my food in peace. Oh, we got a big fish on. Pretty big fish on. Or at least a very not too big. It was just very hasty. I also don't know how long the stream will be tonight. I'm gonna aim for an hour and a half at least, but I might cut it at an hour exact just because it's already pretty late as is, and I've got a couple of other things I need to do. Tomorrow's gonna be a rough day to stream. Probably won't do any streaming tomorrow, but Monday I will, and I'll be doing a lot of this event, trying to get more out. I'm not trying to aim for number 1 on the leaderboard and whatnot. I just want to get all the main things done on here. There we go. Unfortunately for now, we do not have anything to boost our rate in salmon catches. We ran out of those, what do you call them? The roe eggs. But that's okay. We'll get there. Slowly but surely. How many slots are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 times 3, and then plus those. So if it really is a 1 out of 50 chance, I would think you could get one with at least in 2 inventories full of catches. Well, I also, that might be wrong. That might be a 1 out of 50 salmon catches. So 1 out of, yeah. That would make more sense, I would assume. Which again is a little rough because we don't have any roe eggs right now. So we're going to catch a lot of other species in the mix. Although we are getting quite a bit of... not really. We're getting a decent amount of salmon. The rest is just trout species. Oh. A little bit of a feisty fish. I don't think it's going to be too big. Yeah, those chum salmon are usually pretty hasty. I don't think I've actually caught a chum salmon that wasn't out of their mind and really put up a fight. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Inventory's full. I sell for a decent amount. 4.13K. And I don't think there's any boosters active right now. Actually, I could check. Mm-mm. No boosters active. Let me check this out real quick. Huh? Oh, wow. That's gigantic. I don't think these are worth saving, but I'm going to save it just in case. What? Let me take a look at this again. So, catch a zombie, that gives you 10 points, and that's returning. Every zombie fish, no matter how many you get, is 10 points every time. Every 100 catches is 2 points. Every 100 salmon roe you use. So if you use 100 salmon roe, that is 200 points. 200 points for that. Catch trouts. If you catch 250, that's 250 points. Salmons. If you catch 500 salmons, then the 250 points. If you catch 50 pikes, that's 250. King Sam points equal weight. 5,000 catches at High River is... That's a lot of catches to do. I just barely hit 6,000. I've been playing for like 2 weeks. That's for real a lot of catches. King salmon over 80 pounds. Whew, that's gonna be a tough one. Catch 5 bear pets, that's 100 points. That's kind of a lot of points. Not a lot of points, but a lot of catches on bear pets to get. I think I've only caught like 3 for the last week that I've been fishing here. Mythical zombie, I don't think that'd be too difficult. I caught one this morning. That's 1,000 points, which is really nice if I could get that. But that's a one time, and a gigantic zombie fish is another 1,000 points. So I guess we'll have to find out. Not a lot of those are too tough, but some of them are just like a little questionable, like 5 pets. I don't know what the catch rate of pets are. I don't think it's too high though. And the 5,000 catches is kind of wild, but I guess it's possible. That's just a little wild. A lot of playing of this that you'd have to do. Well, we got the northern pike done, which I think actually gives us our first one. Yeah, got the 50 row. That gives you another 100 pink salmon row. Oh, so pink salmon row. That's any salmon. Are they all pink? Chinook salmon row. So there's the Chinook one. Oh. That actually makes sense. That actually makes sense to do that. And you know what? We're going to try to win this contest too. I don't know if it'd be worth putting bait on for the contest, but... And I just finished 2 quests. Looking good. That allows us to craft another pair of pants. Let's go to the identifier and... Terrible. I just hope my luck hasn't ran out for today. That's actually awful. Really awful. Okay. We're almost level 62. I have 2 new places unlocked, but I've just been grinding this place because I knew this event was coming up. That's another quest done. So I have 2 new places unlocked. Haven't touched them. Actually, I take that back. I was working on one of them a little bit, but not much at all. So I might have like 5 species out of the 24 that are there. Luck's not going too well. A lot of people on right now, especially for how late it is. Well, I guess it depends on where you're at. But usually around this time, there's not many people on, to be fair. We're in first on the contest. Hopefully it stays that way. If somebody catches up ahead, I might have to throw on the trout bait. Just to help us out a bit. Out of 13 people. That'd be a good one to win. We'd get a pet off of that. And I need a good bear pet. Like, the one I have right now is decent. King salmon. How much is that weigh? 5.73 pounds. That's not too great. That's wild. Please be that trout that we need. Nope. We're gonna have to slash sell again here soon. Rainbow trout, and we got another subarctic shard. We'll take it. little bit of lag. Oh no. I don't know what that was. It fell in the water though, I think. What is that? What was that we caught? Oh, the pike. Or I don't know what we got the points for. Yeah, I don't know what we got the points for. Longer and first, we might have to throw on the trout bait / PB. We don't have any more, do we? Uh-oh. Doesn't look like we got it anymore. Let's go ahead and just throw on this for now. These won't. I almost clicked that too early. I find it so funny. Some of the people on here, like, not to offend anyone, but like a lot, sus fishing, they all seem like really chill people, but anything will tick them off. Like there was it was actually a couple days ago. I got on, it was late at night. I got on, seeing the guy fishing, sus fishing. He was on this river. I went out in the water and was just sitting around his bobber as like a joke. And in reality, it doesn't mess you up at all. It won't do anything to you. And he got so pissed. Well, I followed him around for a bit. And then, one of the times when I was running past him, he accidentally clicked on me, which when you do that, it opens up a menu as he was getting a bite on a fish. He got a little pissed, which understandable, but he got outraged. Like he said he lost so many fish, blah blah blah. Not true. And then he ended up making a ticket for it, saying I was harassing him and whatnot. It's a video game. You can't harass somebody in a video game just by standing in front of them. And if you get that offended by somebody standing in front of you, you've got bigger issues. And mind you, that was like only like an hour of the time that I was on. And I did /find on him to figure out what instance he went to. There's like 6 different instances. And I followed him from like 2 instances just to mess with him a little bit because you could tell he was getting triggered. And he was the type of person that acts chill but isn't really chill. Next day, got on, happened to be on the same instance as him. Didn't even mean to do that. Went over to him just to say hi, pissed instantly. Start cussing in chat, everything else, blah, blah, blah. Got triggered. He left instances, went to a different one. And so I went to go ask in chat, and I was like, well, he messaged a moderator and was like, oh, he's harassing me, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, just got into the game. Happened to be the same instance. It just seen him and he's seen me. Instantly thought it was harassment. Moderator ended up messaging me and I'm like, okay, like, whatever. Wasn't even doing anything. Messaged in chat. I'm like, oh, what instance is everyone on? And I'm like, I'm trying to fish where everyone else is at. Didn't think it'd be a problem. Did /find to see what instance this guy was on, just to make sure I wasn't going to the same one as him. Genuinely, that's literally all I was trying to do. He was on instance 5, I believe. And I do believe that that was the instance he was on. Ended up going to instance 1. Was there for a little bit. Who ends up showing up? He does. Knowing that I was looking for the instance everybody was on. He went there, ran over to the group that I was in, got pissed about that. Then he hopped in the water, and so did like 2 other people. And they were all just standing in the water, like drowning, just fishing like that. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. There was like 8+ people standing there in that group. Wasn't even me who got in his way. And he gets pissed. And I'm like, how are you going to get pissed that someone's standing in your way when you literally are the cause of the event that made everybody get in each other's way in the water? And then it started turning into a bigger issue. Some moderator messaged me and was like, oh, you can't be doing that and this and that. And like, I was like, okay, you want to talk in a VC so I could explain exactly what I explained right now to him. He's like, it's not that serious. And I'm like, okay, then why are you messaging me? If it ain't that serious, then why are you messaging me about this issue? And then the moderator dropped it right there. He was like, okay, well, if it does proceed to be a bigger issue, we'll have to give consequences and whatnot. And I'm like, you ain't giving any to me. I'm not the problem. How many fish are we going on? We've got to be close to 200 now. And still no zombie fish. Let alone a contest winner. Still doing terrible. Wow. Record king salmon. And our inventory is full again. Still nothing yet. Not even any sort of zombie salmon yet. This is something big. I didn't pay attention to what the bobber said. An okay bear. I still don't think that wins us the contest. That might put us in second. Yeah, that puts us right at second, but we would really have to get lucky to get that first, especially with 4 minutes left. And I don't think you get anything crazy for second, even at 13 people. I know if you get first and there's at least 5 or 8 people, you get a pet for first. Who knows, we could get lucky though. Oh, northern pike. Oh, a little bit of lag. Getting close enough to need another slash cell, and we can craft another pair of pants. Another northern pike. We got another quest done. And we hit level 62 not too long ago. So we're doing okay. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna sell that so I can keep fishing for this last minute. We also dropped a fish. We gotta get really lucky if we're gonna hit this in the last minute. Dang. Well, we did okay. We did okay. The XP is nice. Let's see what our... how close we are to leveling that up again. We got a ways to go. Let's do a slash sell of this real quick. Let's do a slash craft. Identifier. Please, please, please. Terrible. We only need one more. I really don't want to pay that much for it. I clicked that way too fast. And we don't need... oh, wait. We don't have any of those baits on anyways. So we're good. Hmm. I'd say I'd buy some of those shards, but I really need to look at my rerolls. This one's gonna hurt. This is all my money right here. Terrible. This is not looking good. I shouldn't have spent all my money. Ah, that is an amazing bear right there. Still on the first of that. We still got quite a ways to go. Where we get 100 more of that, and then the ice rod title. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call that there. We didn't get any zombie fish today, but I will be streaming Monday again. We'll be mostly doing this all day for that stream. Yeah. Thank you for those that checked out the stream. Talk to you guys later.